Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome along. I didn't expect to be standing out in the workshop tonight. I thought I seen when I had a wee bit of time on my hands to mess about with the computer today and stuff. Uh, I think it's fixed. I don't know, but time will tell. You'll know in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. So after I done the wee test this afternoon, it was still cutting out on me. So I was saying to Doug, I had a wee scoot around the internet on YouTube, and I came across a fella, and he reckoned I should change all my settings. So I done that. So every touch wood, everything seems to be working okay, and I'm not dropping any frames. And my usage rate is good, and my upload rate is brilliant. So I don't understand why it was dropping out. And you know, between StreamYard and OBS, I think they're struggling against each other, and something just wasn't right. So hopefully this will sort it out. So Doug has
Hopefully.
Doug has managed to come in tonight and be my earworm.
Hi,
So
everybody.
welcome along, everyone. So it's a bit of a last minute thing. I've decided to do this, so I I just put a wee bow blank on this here, and we'll do a wee bit of turning. So I'll put Doug in the background, and he can tell me who's all
Good place.
managed to make it in tonight, and we'll see how it goes.
Good place
Okay.
to put me. Good place to put me. My name's not Baby, so you can put me anywhere you want to. All right. All right. In the chat tonight is Alex, the Wood Butcher. Hello. Hello, Alex. Uh, Clint Wood at Wood Dancers. Hello, Clint. Glad to have you along with us. Richard Phelan. Hey, how are you tonight? Let's see. Who else we got? I jumped all of a sudden. There we go. Uh, Richard Clint, Malcolm Douglas is in. Mark at Turnigan Crafts is in. Hello, Mark. Gerard, the French Turner, you're not cooking tonight? Glad to have you with us. Brian Best is here. Hello, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Paul Hoyton is in. Hello, Paul. Raymond Weiss is in. Hello, Raymond. Wivey Woodshed is in. Hello, Wivey. Door 60. You weren't first this time, Door. What's going on there? Lucy. Hello, Lucy. Or as they say, potato. Rob the professor is here. Hello, Rob. Let's see. Gerard, Wivey, Door, Clint. Okay, I think I got everybody. Raymond? Did I miss Raymond? Somebody said hi, Raymond. So
Okay,
I'm
guys.
assuming Raymond's here.
So this
Okay.
is a piece. This is a piece of maple I have on the lathe, and it's 5 1/4 inches, about two
Norman
inches.
Greenwell has joined us. Hello, Norman.
So, so I just brought that down to the round there. So I'm going to take a push cut across the face of it here. Just clean that wee end up. So the first thing we want to do is put our tannin on our piece. So I'm going to take some of this timber away and work in towards the center and make a tannin on that. This piece is mounted in between centers, two step centers. So if it catches, it'll stop. I just sharpened the tools there before I came on, and always way when you start with new, fresh, sharpened tools, it takes a wee bit of
Okay.
learning to go back in it.
Couple of housekeeping things. Gerard, yes, I saw your question. You said before we were starting, can you see my post? Yes, I see your post and your second one down there. Somebody else came in. Who was that? Norman came in. Raymond Weiss. Okay, Norman, I think, is who I saw come in. Anyway, yes, we see you, Gerard. Everything's good for right now. I got 2 from you, so we're good. Seems like several people have been having issues on YouTube lately. All having trouble with his lives going into YouTube and coming through to us, and I was having trouble with my picture being latent quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, it's working now, Gerard. Everything's good. I was furiously typing in something in a chat last week or week before, and it didn't go in, and it turned out I was on top chat, not live chat. So what I was typing in wasn't showing up. Uh-oh, Paul has frozen. Isn't that funny? He's had it on there for quite a while, and everything was fine, and now it's froze up. I'm still showing his live is still running. Yeah, the timer's going up, and now he's gone. Well, you know what, Gerard? 9 times out of 10, well, in fact, all the time, unless I'm doing earworming or I'm live, I'm always on my phone. I don't know what it's like to be in a chat, just be in a chat watching somebody's live when I'm on the computer. I'm always doing it on the phone. He's working on it.
Oh, we're back.
There you are.
We're back. I was
Yes,
just
you
checking
are.
my stats on OBS. I'm not dropping any bits, so it has something to do with StreamYard. That's
It maybe,
what I think.
or you can do the same thing I did, Paul. When this is over, next time do it on a different browser.
So I'm back, guys. I'm not.
Yes, you're back.
No.
I see you. You're turning.
Is there anybody there?
Yes, I hear you. I hear you. I'm showing up. I'm in there, I think.
Doug's still out.
I'm here. All the chat is here. I'm here. Gerard, I understand. I've gotten used to it now. Matt, glad to have you here. Ben,
Can
Jammin,
you guys hear me and see what the lathe?
Yes.
I have no
Yes.
sound from Doug because he's on the blink, and
If anybody can hear, or if y'all are hearing Paul, let him know in the chat.
no.
Uh-oh. Okay, he's coming. Here we go. Are you there? Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul. Copper,
Oh
good to see you.
dear.
Paul is not getting any feedback from YouTube. You're on, Paul. We'll just keep talking, and
what do you do now?
I don't know what you do. Lucy,
If somebody say something in the chat if they
too.
can hear me and see the lathe.
Okay, Lucy, I'm
Because
glad you said that.
I can't get anything from Doug at all.
Copper is good.
And I don't know if I'm talking to myself.
Okay, Norman, thank you.
Can't hear both of you. Well, I can't hear Doug, so I, I see if I can drop Doug out and then bring him back in again.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, I don't know what's going on. Right, guys, I'm just going to carry on, and hopefully it'll rectify itself. If it doesn't rectify itself after 10 minutes, I'm just going to call it a done deal, and there's no point in trying to carry on with. I can see and hear you both 460. Can the rest of you see me and hear me? I'm not getting much feedback. One or two of you is saying yes. Paul, you were humming to yourself. Yes. All gone now. Oh, Doug's went out. Maybe he's going to come back in again. What if I went out and come back in again? I might lose it all together, but this is live. Is this? It's still live. The picture. Anybody, please keep going, Paul. Thanks, Brian. Right, I'll keep going, and hopefully somebody will come back to me and say, yes, yes, just send you a message on Messenger. There's, we'll try and get Doug back in and see what happens. Hi, Doug.
Yay! I'm back. I'm back.
Well, you're back, and I can hear you, so you can hear
Good.
me. I take it.
Yes, I got you.
Well,
I got you.
as I was saying, I don't know if you've heard it all. If it persists and keeps going, if it's any longer than 10 minutes, I just got to call quits. So we'll see how far it goes. Okay?
Yep.
There's
Yep.
no,
Yep.
there's no point in soldiering on with talking to myself.
See, I don't know if you heard me say Matt is in, Copper is in. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think everybody, while you were on, everybody had you. You were froze there for a moment, but we got you.
I might try tomorrow and just go with YouTube and leave out StreamYard and see what that gets me, because
Right.
I think it's something to do with StreamYard.
It
Could
very
be
well.
wrong.
Well, it could. It could. Your issue will be then having you can't have an earworm,
Yeah.
at least not in the live with you. You could do like Carl Jacobson, have somebody in the other room watching and relaying the chat to you through an earpiece, like on your phone.
Yeah, well, we'll try a couple of different options and see. There's bound to be more than one streaming service you can use.
Oh yeah, yeah, there are others. Yeah, I think Steve sometimes uses Zoom. That'd be a whole nother learning curve there.
Yeah, I'm not really tactical equipped in that situation, you know.
Right. Malcolm Douglas said talking to yourself is often the only way you can get any sense. You're exactly right, Malcolm. You don't get any arguments with yourself, usually. Usually.
It's only when you get an answer back
Yeah.
you start worrying.
Or when you start arguing with the answer, that's when you got to worry.
So I'm just putting sort of a wee OG shape to the bottom of this. Just remove some timber from that. You can see the shape of it. Oh, oops, on camera there. I just need a wee bit
Jammin
heavy.
has joined us. Ben comes in with good news. I've descaled my kettle with bleach. Who wants a cuppa? Not just yet. I'll wait a couple days, Ben.
Just want to switch over to my spindle gouge here. The bull gouge is just a wee bit grabby on it. Just using the bottom wing of the gouge to just blend that in.
Susie, the Swiss wood turner, has joined us. Hello, Susie.
Hi, Susie. We're still here for now.
For now. For now.
Just creating a wee slight dovetail on the foot. So as everybody got snow, we got snow here in Carrickfergus. So I have got up this morning and it was white everywhere.
I wish. I wish it was white here. It was white for us yesterday morning, but it's all gone now. Not that it really melted. I think the sun just kind of helped the ground absorb it in. We have been pretty dry around here lately.
So I did a wee bit of sand into this.
Richard doesn't have any snow, but Susie does. Been snowing there all day. Barry's Wood Creations has just come in. Hello, Barry.
Welcome along to the intermittent demo. We're in, we're in.
We might as well laugh at it, hadn't we? Not a lot we can do about it. Excuse me. Lucy said no snow, thankfully, but it's been bitterly cold.
Yeah, it's very cold
here. Very cold here.
It's -1 here.
Golly.
Oh,
Alex said, I thought Switzerland was always white. This time of year, it's pretty white. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to fix that. I hit that with a tool. I didn't take it out. It's still in it. Let's see if I got it. Just when I wasn't concentrating and you let the tool bounce on the tool rest and the next thing it hits the piece.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You can get some ugly stuff going on when that happens too. I've destroyed more than one piece like that.
Yeah, it usually happens when you're near finished too.
Right,
that's it now. I'll just blend that in. Okay. We'll get back to the sand in again. I'll just slowly lay it down a wee bit. So as I said, this is a bit of a last minute thing. I decided to do this tonight. I hadn't planned on doing it, but I wanted to see if this internet was playing up, but it seems to still be having teething problems.
Vinny Charlton has come in. Hello, Vinny.
Hi, Vinny.
Not really late at all, Vinny. Um, hoping we've got all this worked out. Paul has dropped once already, but was able to come right back. So pretty happy with that. Hoping it keeps going. Andy the Valley Woodturner has come in. Hello, Andy. Yeah, you hear me? I'm here. Hey, if y'all haven't seen it, the link for the Makers T-shirt is out. Go check on Steve's page, and you'll probably see that posted on at least his most recent video. Looks really good. I got mine ordered this morning. My logo is on the back. I'm tickled with that. Bob P has come in from Alexandria, Virginia. Hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob. Welcome along.
Bob asked, what all did he miss? You missed Paul turning the outside of this blank and then dropping out for a couple of minutes, but we're back and everything's working good at this point. I might ought to quit saying that. As soon as I say it one time, it'll drop out permanently on us. And we don't want that. Okay, Norman, you must have ordered your T-shirt as well, huh? That's good. It's all right, Lucy. They'll be on sale all year, so there's no big rush. But
So that was 320. So get a wee bit of 400 on this, and we get some finish on it and part round.
looks like it's sanding right well.
I think it's maybe a wee bit wet on it. It's not totally dry because I took a piece into the house a couple of nights ago to do something on the laser, and I was going to bring it out tonight, and I noticed a big crack in it.
Uh-oh.
So obviously the house wasn't the right place to take it. Too warm, the heating on it.
Yeah, too warm, too dry.
But it looks okay. It's sounding okay. Right. Oh, get those out of the way.
Gerard has booked a trip for the Olympics in Paris, so he's making his plans. Tickets to 2 of the events. That sounds great.
Right,
What
we
events?
just a sound sealer.
What events are you going to there, Gerard? Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
My family went to the Lake Placid Olympics. Didn't even tell me until they were back. They didn't think I would have time. I was in my I don't remember if it's my first or second semester of college. They didn't think I'd have time, so they went. And when they came back, they told me about it, and I was so upset. I could have gone very easily, very easily.
Just a wee taste of Yorkshire's finest.
Malcolm said he missed 5 minutes. His doorbell was ringing and his phone's ringing at the same time. I hate it when that happens. Fortunately, the doorbell doesn't ring downstairs, and that's where I am most of the time, so I almost never hear it. And I don't even have a house phone. Use my cell phone. It's all I use.
Yeah, sort of the house phone is going out. I don't have a house phone either.
Yeah.
Don't see the point. If you have a mobile,
Exactly. We got rid of ours. I had said something about it several times. I had said something about our house phone several times, and my wife said, "Oh no, we got to have the 911 service." Well, she got looking at the bill one day and realized here we have 3 cell phones in our house, and we're still paying for that silly landline. So we got rid of the landline. Rugby and rowing. Boy, that sounds good, Gerard. Sounds really good. Yeah, Paul froze. You're exactly right. And he may have just gone ahead and switched it off. I'm going to give him a couple minutes here, see what happens.
It's usually because of your Wi-Fi, but I can't see anything wrong with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you went off and came back on,
I am
Paul.
hard connected into the computer. I'm not running on Wi-Fi. I have a line running out from the house into my computer. Are we back, or only part of us back?
No, you're back.
I think Doug's out in the cold again.
You don't hear me? You hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you
Doug,
hear
if you
me
can
now?
hear me, try going out again and coming back in again, and I'll bring you back in. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you'll pop back in again. All right, want to put it back on. Oh dear, what are you meant to do, guys? You're in the sort of the lap of the gods. You don't know what's going to happen. Is it recording? Is you live?
We are.
You going again? Am I back? Am I back?
You're back. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, mercy. Well, it's still playing games with us.
Yep.
At least we're all able to come right back in.
So that's the bottom of it finished. At least we've only had 2 outages, so maybe we'll get the inside done with maybe not any more outages. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
That's annoying, but
yeah, it is for you particularly.
Okay. Oh, there's a sticker. Piece of maple.
Alan Gibb has joined us. Hello, Alan.
Right. So, I'm just going to put 2 wee lines on the top of this because I can, and just here. rather than leave it plain, we'll do a wee bit of uh, issue. But yeah, I can't find, or I was going to say I can't find my Formica, but
Oh,
I have a on my way again. Oh, I'm in the cupboard, Doug. So don't be doing that to me.
oh, Paul has asked if you tested the line from the house to the workshop.
Yeah, the line seems fine. I tested the internet speed from the house out here, and I'm getting the same results from outside and in. So,
Yeah, sounds like it's fine to me.
you know, what else can you check? So I've just put a wee couple of burnt lines in that just to break that up. You can see that there.
Yeah.
Just makes a difference rather than just having it plain. So just a simple wee bowl and nothing too complicated about it. We'll get the bowl gauge. Just check that's not center. So I'll start taking the middle out of this. I'm just wondering, is the cool weather affecting the cable? You know, because it runs along my fence. You know, so it's out in the open, but it's only recently it started doing this. Didn't do
Right.
it this time last year. You know.
Paul was, excuse me, Paul Hoyton has said that the quality is way down at 144p. I don't know, the picture I'm getting is great, but I'm looking at it in StreamYard, not in YouTube.
I don't think it's a quality issue. I think it's something else. Just
Yeah,
something I don't know what it is. You know, I'm not really tactical minded to try and find out what it is. The only thing I can think of, I did change broadband providers there, and this is just cropped up from I changed. So I'm thinking it's something to do with that, maybe.
could be.
But the only thing that's changed was the router. The line's just the same and just a name.
Mm-hmm.
So they all use the same line.
Malcolm was saying the quality of the picture there where he's at is good. What I see is good. I guess I win the prize for the farthest away, at least for right now, anyway. Paul's picture quality is better than mine, is what Lucy said. Lucy, I've been messing with mine, and I think I've got the glitches out of it finally. Had to change browsers. I think that's taking care of that. Anything else to do with my picture will be in my settings. I've worked on those a little bit as well. Hopefully that's, yeah, Clint's a little further than I am. I forgot you were in, Clint. I don't know how I did that. Raymond saying the picture quality is poor for him. Huh.
My picture?
I assume so. Raymond, you talking about Paul's picture or my picture? Of course, you can't see my picture right now. That's a good thing.
I'll just check the depth of that before I go through the bottom.
Lucy, I should have that issue resolved, Lucy. We're thinking I was on a chat with StreamYard the other day, and he thought it might be my browser. I changed browsers, and it seems to be much better. So here's for hoping tomorrow you'll see a difference.
So just changed over to scraper just to tidy the bottom of this up.
Yeah, Raymond, Copper Owl may have a good point. It may be YouTube on your end. That's the one thing about the internet. We're not all, there are a lot of different providers here, there, and yonder, and it goes to a lot of different handlers.
Yeah, there's a lot of space between here and where you are.
And yeah, and the wire conditions can change from one block to the next. Mark, the gentleman woodturner, has joined us. Hello, Mark.
I'm Art.
Paul, do you know? Are you using what kind of cable are you running? Cat 4, 5, 6?
Oh, I think it's Cat 5.
Okay.
I
It's
wouldn't
kind of
be.
the minimum it needs to be, according to Vinny. I can't remember what I ran. I had to run from I ran a wire direct over from the router to the computer here in the shop. I can't remember if I ran a 5 or a 6. Surely I ran a 6 because I wanted it to be good. Mark did a short test live today, a little earlier, and everything looked good for Mark. This has been a week of testing, and a lot of folks having a lot of issues.
I'm just wondering, when I switched providers, it's done something,
It's always possible, Paul.
a
Always
different router,
possible.
it's a different router now. But everything, all the numbers seem right, all the numbers are there. The upload is good, and that's what the main one needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the stats on OBS and dropping nothing, and my what is it? The percentage of CPU, it's very low.
Right?
It's not, so
Yeah.
it all looks good from where I'm looking, but I don't know.
James Crawford has joined us. Hello, James.
Hi, James.
Yeah, one of the first things they asked me was my CPU usage, and I was down below 20% at the time. So that wasn't it.
No.
And I checked my speed at that moment. I had like 57 up and 52 down and 57 up. Had more upload speed than I had download speed.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking it's just something to do with maybe StreamYard itself.
Then the guy asked me about packets. If he wanted me to see how many packets are being dropped. And so I went on the site that he told me and ran a test, and it had 0. Nothing was being dropped. Nothing up, nothing down. So Mark said your picture and sound are okay. Picture looks very clear indeed. That's what I was
That's
thinking.
the only thing that's okay. I wish it just stopped dropping out. It's dropping out every now and then.
Well, this time it's been over 13 minutes since your last dropout, so
right.
it's getting better. Getting better.
Just trying to get that last wee humpy bumpy out of that.
Yes. That last humpy is always hard. You're getting nice wispies out of there.
Yeah, nice shavings off that. It's a bit torn out in the centre there, but see if I can tidy that up.
Malcolm said the gremlins have gone to bed now. That might be.
Oh, don't be speaking too soon. Let me get the thing finished and then on all say, oh, Brent. You know, it's funny. It's just reared its head over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
just playing up, and you know why?
There is no explanation. There's something somewhere, but it's beyond us mere mortals, I'm afraid.
I might try tomorrow changing the computer around. I have another computer desktop in the house. I bring that out and swap them around to see if it makes any difference. I'm not holding much hope for it.
Lucy said they're not gremlins, they're pixies, elves, and imps.
Oh, no matter what it
Oh,
is, it's annoying
yeah, yeah.
when you're trying to do a live and it's nothing worse than you're in the middle of something and then it drops out and like I'm looking at I'm just checking my stats here. The CPU usage is 4.9.
Oh my goodness.
The disk space I have 166.3 gigabytes. Memory usage. There's no dropped frames at all.
Okay.
And everything frames missed due to rendering lag. I don't know what that means, but anyway, who cares? Just get on with the
Yeah.
job at hand.
Mark said it'll be to do with an update somewhere. Mark, you're probably right. At least on the right track anyway. Gerard said there's no gremlins in Ireland, only goblins. Oh, yeah. Alex and Vinny are both thinking it might be a smart idea to change your Cat 5 cable over to a Cat 6. Moisture could have gotten into the cable somehow.
Yeah, I'll have to go and get one. It's quite away from the house. It's 40 feet
Yeah,
from the house.
right. Could do, Alex suggested you could possibly do a live test from your house and see if anything showed up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that would eliminate that run from the house to the shop.
Yeah, I must try that. I'll try that tomorrow. See, that's why
Ah, Fred Gilliver, good to see you tonight. Well, 45. Okay, he went 18 minutes or so this time. I'm starting to think it's between the house and the shop. I hadn't thought about the shop being 40 feet or so away from the house. Um, but that's why they pay other people big money to be IT experts. I am not one. Um, I've got 2 or 3 people I call when I need help. And I've texted a few folks over on your old side of the pond a time or two. Yeah, Paul's back in the freezer, Brian. You're exactly right. Seized up. But he went about 18 minutes or so on this session. uh, I don't see anything happening. I'm surprised nothing has happened yet. He's about to tell us something. That bowl looks pretty good. Saw Mark's test earlier. His tea light holders were looking good, like little bun feet with the little votive glass things dropped in, and then uh, tea light in that. And those looked awfully good, Mark. Oh, Alex, that sounds like a good thing. If it's working, man, whatever it takes to work. This internet stuff is can be confusing sometimes. It can be frustrating. Um, I was getting mine all wired up. Had a computer in here. I was all set to go and trying to download, um, yeah, OBS and live stream or StreamYard. Lo and behold, in the middle of all that, I find out that computer is too old. It's not worth. It's not even a good boat anchor. So I dumped that one. Brought the one I had on my desk in here, and it's working a treat, at least for right now. I'm afraid to ask what PFM is. Yeah, Mark, they are popular. You got to get the right design, though. My dad turned some that are more like a plate with a little holder in the center. They're not dished out like a plate. They're more rounded over, and he made some grooves in it and did some dot painting and all that kind of stuff, and nobody even looks at them. But things like you did, the little spherical type of holders, people like those a lot. That's a good idea. Yeah, Lucy, I understand that. Says her internet's supposed to be guaranteed throughout the whole house. Yeah, right. I've got fiber optic, and he put the Wi-Fi router right in the middle of the house in the basement, and I actually get better reception upstairs than I do downstairs on the Wi-Fi. Now the computer here in the shop, I hardwired it. Um, they suggested it. Mark suggested it. Several others suggested that I hardwire from the router over here to the computer, and I did, and I'm glad I did. Well, Paul is taking a hike on us, I do believe. Yeah, Alex, it's amazing. Cars are the same way. I used to work on cars. Then they made them not only fuel injected, but electronic ignition. You can't even see the motor in most cars anymore. You got to do 30 minutes of work just to get down to the motor. Yeah, Ben, the internet going through the your primary wiring throughout your house is a great idea, and that technology has been around. Excuse me, it's been around a little while. I'm not sure why we don't do more of that. The whole dial-up internet. Yeah, Lucy, you go to enter and you hear it all. It's kind of crazy, kind of crazy. So I had the old I had an old laptop. Was my very first computer, and I had to stick a card in. It had a little slot on the side of the laptop, and I stuck this little looked like a credit card. Um, I can't even remember what it was called. It went by initials, and then my phone line had to hook into that card, and that was a feeble looking connection. Always, I was always scared to death that little connection was going to break off. Never did. Never did. Ended up giving that computer away. A friend of mine wanted it was out of date. I wouldn't couldn't update it anymore, and I had gotten a new one. And this friend of mine said something about his kids needing one to play games on, so I gave it to him. All right, Mark. I think we're all going to go. Paul had said something earlier about if he couldn't get back on, he was just going to call it and PCMIA card. That's it. You're exactly right, Alex. Anyway, folks, let's just we'll just go. Paul will have to come in at some point when he can and shut down this live. It's liable to go on for a long time. Um, yeah, Paul. Oh, let me